St. Eustatius is a special municipality of the Netherlands, located in the northern Lesser Antilles. The island measures just 11 square miles, but supports a diverse range of biodiversity and ecosystems. The area that will be discussed in this video is known as Zeelandia and is located on the eastern coast of the island. Zeelandia is a mixed-use area, and the various uses will be described in this video. Starting at the northern end of Zeelandia, the border of Boven National Park, an extinct volcano, begins from 40 meters above sea level. This is one of 2 terrestrial protected areas that offers 10 hiking trails. The national park contributes towards the conservation of biodiversity and supports economic development through ecotourism. The cliffs in this area support a small nesting population of red-billed tropic birds, a migratory pelagic seabird that spends its entire life at sea, only coming to land to breed and nest. It uses naturally occurring cavities between rocks and in the sandstone cliff face at Zeelandia, in which to lay a single egg. Other seabirds that use this area include brown pelicans, brown boobies, Caribbean martins, ospreys, and migratory shorebirds. Birding tourism contributes towards economic development through ecotourism, and seabird health is linked to marine health. At the northern end of Zeelandia Beach is the remains of a hotel that was built in the 1980s, but has been disused and abandoned since the late 1990s. The structure, as well as the fixtures and fittings, are decaying and contribute towards local pollution on land and in the sea. Vegetation in this area comprises grass, thorny shrubs, and coastal flora such as sea grape. This contributes towards photosynthesis and provides a food source and nesting habitat for terrestrial birds, insects, and other species. Where vegetation exists on the coast, it helps prevent erosion. In areas like gullies without vegetation, however, the effects of erosion are clear. Rainfall washes down from Boven National Park via various gullies and collects at the mouth of the beach. Here, sedimentation washes down the beach and into the sea. The beach faces the Atlantic Ocean and is unsafe for swimming due to strong riptides. However, it is possible to fish here thanks to the existence of offshore coral reefs. The reef closest to the shore is most likely affected by sedimentation that washes down from the hills onto the beach and into the sea, but this may have a lesser impact on the deeper reefs. Coral reefs provide a habitat for reef fish and associated marine species, assist with carbon sequestration, and they also form a natural coastal barrier during storms and hurricanes. Zeelandia Beach is the island's main sea turtle nesting beach and supports leatherback, green, and hawksbill turtles. Nesting season is from March to November, and night patrols contribute towards economic development through ecotourism. St. Eustatius National Parks Foundation is responsible for monitoring the beach during nesting season. Due to its importance as a sea turtle nesting beach, the area is protected under local legislation and is internationally recognized under the Specially Protected Areas and Wildlife, or SPOR protocol. Generally, Zeelandia Beach offers recreation and ecotourism opportunities. However, traditionally, beach sand has been used to build houses on St. Eustatius, and the introduction of local and international legislation preventing sand mining has created conflict within the community. While modern building techniques usually make use of imported washed sand, when shortages arise, some residents believe it is still their right to take sand from the beach. Approximately 1 kilometre south, a large gully spills garbage onto the beach from the public landfill. While a recycling plant has been constructed on St. Eustatius, it is not yet in operation, and currently there is no option to recycle on island. This means that all waste, including batteries, paint, and other toxic materials, ends up in the landfill, which is located on the coast. The landfill is also home to an array of feral cows, pigs, chickens, dogs, cats, and birds that scavenge its contents. However, this area is considered a health and environmental hazard. The entrance to the landfill is also littered with plastic bags and other items that become entangled in vegetation or lie discarded along the road. Further inland, there are 2 fenced-off cattle grazing areas that house sheep, goats, and cows. However, often there is insufficient vegetation for the animals to feed on, and they are malnourished and dehydrated. Free-roaming cattle graze in other areas of Zeelandia, and these contribute towards nutrient loss and erosion of the soil and cliff. The sale of meat does contribute towards economic development, however. There are 2 actively operating businesses in the area. The first is The Nest, an adult entertainment facility located on the cliff edge. And the second is Frankie's 2, a bar and restaurant located further inland. While these contribute towards economic development, car exhausts from vehicles contribute to local air pollution, loud music to noise pollution, and bright lights can affect turtle hatchlings. In addition, given that no sewage treatment plant exists on the island, soakaways affect groundwater. Historically, the area was used to harvest species such as sea turtles and their eggs, whales, and seabirds. However, this is no longer practiced, and many species are actually now protected due to their declining numbers.